children, this year the Queen Quet coming to one more again from this year Gullah GeecheeTV Nation News. Now, plenty of children who are there from the Gullah Geechee Nation or who are coming down here don't understand where they made it there. We're there in Charleston, South Carolina. Charlestown, the first place where all the African and people who've been named Gullah Geechee today, but back on the Igbo, Mandinka, Malinke, Yoruba, Gullah, Geechee, Mendi, Temni, Fiki, Bibio, and plenty other rest of children from Gullah, we come in here. Now this show one the first place them would see after them come through Sullivan Island and things like that, to right downtown here. Now we did right on East Bay Street and over near where the custom house and things are there. But you see today that everybody's still trying through the same street. But money to make fun tourism and things like that. So plenty of time now, when the children know, said this should be the same area where we African ancestors them had it blood, sweat, and tears that line every street around here. We've been a settling upon this year earth. So now, when we are in this international year of people of African descent, I would be remiss not to begin at the beginning for Gullah Geechees here in Charleston, South Carolina, in the Gullah Geechee Nation. So we're going to take you on a journey from here across the water to another place that many people come for tourism today, but don't think about all of the blood, sweat, and tears that line the streets, as I mentioned, of those African souls. But 100 children and 100 day with me, then you know this year the work going on.
¿Cuántos días va a durar Santo Domingo? ¿Qué tiempo?
3.
¿3 días?
3.
Oh, rápido.
Sí.
Oh. ¿Primera vez viene?
Sí.
Muy bueno. Muy Caribe.
Ah.
No frío.
No frío. No frío. No.
No frío.
Muy caliente.
Yeah.
Sí, sí.
No, no problema.
What is the dance of Dominican Republic?
What is dancing?
Yeah.
It's not everybody here.
They do all kinds.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got salsa, bachata, roll.
Okay. Merengue.
American music.
American music, all kinds.
Everything, yeah.
Okay.
It's not in Dominican, it's not for dancing for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, they're from Haiti, they're from Jessica, from everything. Yeah.
Okay. Baile mucho.
Yeah.
¿Dónde están esclavos? Historia.
Colony City.
Colony City. Okay.
¿Usted es la reina de?
Sí.
¿La reina de qué país?
Nación de Gullah Geechee.
Okay, okay.
Y Carolinas de la Florida.
De la Florida.
De la Florida. Carolinas.
Okay,
de
sí.
la Florida. Y islas de Sea Islands. Sí.
Okay.
La reina.
Islas de Sea pertenece a Francia.
¿Cómo se dice? in English?
Francesi.
Frances? No. SEA.
Okay.
Sea Islands.
Sierra, okay. Significa Sierra.
Ah, Sierra. ¿Dónde estás? On la isla de Hispaniola, in Dominican Republic. This year the Queen Quet, coming from Honachilla, from this year Dominican Republic and thing like that. On this year island named Hispaniola. Now, then you Honachilla right now crack it for this your place. But if you over 80 the day right next door to this year. 80 got 1/3 of the island, this your part the 2/3 of the island. Now, a lot of people who have read about the Dominican Republic probably don't know a lot about the story behind the Dominican Republic and how it relates to our people. Because this is the International Year of People of African Descent, I thought it was critical that you do know that in 1503 is when Africans first started being brought to this island. But they were first brought from Spain. 250 of them that they call Black Ladinos were brought from Spain. Just like in the Gullah Geechee Nation, the first sets of Africans brought in were brought from Barbados to what is now Charleston, as they had renamed it Charlestown. So just like with the first Barbadians, or the first Africans being brought from Barbados to Charleston, that we call it now, that was called Charlestown back during the settlement times. We had the same thing happen here in the Dominican Republic with 250 Black Ladinos being brought from Spain originally here to this island because they were enslaved there, and then just transferred here to work in the sugarcane. Sugarcane became the major industry of enslavement on this island that actually, who I like to call Lost Boy, the original OG, Christopher Columbus, named Hispaniola, all right? And so 1/3 of the island, as I mentioned earlier, is Haiti, and 2/3 is actually Dominican Republic. Now here in the Dominican Republic, everything didn't end, of course, with 1503. 1503 is when you had Ferdinand and Isabella of Spain say, yes, it's all right to enter the gate of the transatlantic slave trade here. And then in 1510, here come the Black Ladinos. Well, in 1516 is when you started to get more of the Africans being directly imported from West Africa. Well, folks, you know what happened in the Gullah Geechee Nation when that started happening. If you start to import warrior class people, they don't change who they are. So here it is in 1522, they had the first major uprising of Africans on the sugarcane plantation. And which one was hit first? The one that Christopher Columbus's son was the owner of. And so with that major uprising taking place, many of the Africans then were able to battle their way until they got up into the mountains. You saw some of that as we were coming into this episode of Gullah Geechee Nation News. Now, they formed their maroon communities there. And as you all know, we've had the Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival celebrate Seminole, Maroon, and Gullah Geechee connections. So in this International Year of People of African Descent, I thought it was critical to take you to some other parts of the world that we look at today as places of recreation. We look at them for their beaches. We look at them for places to come and have fun in the sun. But we never look beneath the surface at how did these places get built up and by whom. Whose blood, sweat, and tears is in this soil. So now, chillin', it going to be up to Hunter chillin' for crack on a teeth and carry that story, we story, to other rest of churn where they out churn too, and things like that. Because Hunter know how me to do. Yeah, if Hunter the day with me, Hunter going to know what is going on. This year, the Queen Quet, head from the body of the Gullah Geechee Nation on the other rest of people island, way over here in what they call America Latina. Pass.